Good afternoon, everybody, here in the WBZ control room with political analyst John Keller to break down the president's announcement just within the last hour that the United States will withdraw from the Iran deal. For the person, John, who doesn't follow the intricacies of foreign policy, what are we supposed to take from this?
Well, I think a lot of people, not just hardcore Trump fans, are going to respond to one point that he emphasized in his announcement, which is that while Iran, by all accounts, even those of the Trump administration, has complied with the terms of the deal, they've continued to be engaged in terrorist activities, particularly in destabilizing the Middle East and so forth. And so I think the reaction is going to be, well, it's a good thing that somebody finally stood up to them. The downside here, well, there are multiple downsides. First and foremost is the fact that this is problematic for our allies. Mm-hmm. Not just our allies, but Russia and China were also signers of the Iran deal. So now we're an outlier and they're all in this together, and that could be problematic going forward.
Do you think this undermines America's word on the world stage, or is it a sign of strength?
Well, look, this administration's been in for about 1.5 years now, or less than that, and we pulled out of the Paris Accords. We pulled out of the Trans-Pacific deal, although that was a dead letter anyway, and now we're pulling out of this. So there is kind of a pattern there. Mm-hmm. I think more to the point, pardon the old cliche, but the proof is going to be in the pudding. If this results in positive changes in Iran coming back to the table and saying, okay, we will we'll back off on some of our terrorist activities, then President Trump will be the toast of the town, just as if this North Korea initiative pans out.
He was careful to say the meeting in North Korea is set up, the place is chosen, that is in the works, see what I was able to do there.
You know, look, for many people who've been frustrated over what has appeared to be cautious, incremental U.S. behavior in these hotspots around the world with regard to North Korea, with regard to Syria most notably, this is like a breath of fresh air. But like I say, let's wait and see what happens. If it works, pop the champagne, call the Nobel Prize Committee, Donald Trump is your man. If it doesn't work, if it backfires, there's talk today as we're standing here about the Iranians preparing some kind of military attack on Israel. If this goes terribly wrong,
he'll be blamed.
Big time.
Right.
So we'll see.
More from John Keller coming up on WBZ News at 5 o'clock and always on CBSBoston.com.